Hi, I'm Patricia Cardenas, and today I'm going to be talking about Mitski's latest album. It's called Be the Cowboy, and it's pretty fantastic. Be the Cowboy is a lot more dynamic instrumentally, so it kind of adds an extra emotional layer to her songs that perhaps one wouldn't have heard aside from maybe her earlier work, her collegiate work. It's a more meticulous record in the sense that it still has that raw quality that makes the album a Mitski album, which is what people love about her, that she's so kind of candid and almost kind of provocative in a way in her expression. Um, but it's a lot more refined. I think it's her most sophisticated album yet because it's found a very, very stylish balance between the more pretty ornate things and the more raw and like distorted and primal things. And the feelings on this record are a lot more contemplated as well. Um, it's almost like she's had a lot of time to just be with herself and think about all these mostly sad and negative emotions, but instead of just letting them consume her, she's channeled them somewhere and brought us something very beautiful. For example, on a song like Old Friend, it has these beautiful, pretty, shimmering kind of floating synths during the chorus. They kind of give it like this little kind of instrumental break of weeping, and her voice too is so sorrowful. So in Lonesome Love, she kind of takes listeners through her stream of consciousness as she's getting ready and all dolled up and pretty for a date. But it's almost like she doesn't even want to do it, like she's just doing it because it's what's become expected of her, to the point where she starts to think it's what she needs, and she physically needs it at this point because it's like that instant validation and that instant gratification of sexual exchanges, especially in our time. Nobody, which is the second single that was released from this album, and definitely one of the best songs out of the bunch here. All of them touching upon different things, but this one kind of being its magnum opus and its centerpiece because it's so fantastic. It sounds like she's fallen into a well and is slowly, very like painfully slowly descending, and then when she gets there it's just dark and she can't even see anything herself. It's just darkness. The song takes advantage of the freedom of what you can do with a chorus that's so simple. It's very carefully balanced as to not be a pathetic song. It's a generally scary, sad song. Throughout the record's length, Mitski dives into the role of a woman in the dating world, romantically, and her expectations and her almost like a debt. She's emotionally indebted to her prospects. It's almost like if you want companionship as a woman, you have to put yourself through all of this painful crap because everyone kind of treats you the same. And you're almost gambling with your own sanity and your own worth and your own idea of what it means to be a strong woman, to the point where you start feeling kind of pathetic because she's willingly putting herself in these situations that are disappointing. Like she's addicted to this cycle, almost like she's gambling or just tapping into something and trying to get some instant gratification and instant connection, instant intimacy, and all she ends up feeling is just bad and used and lonely and like there's nobody there for her. And yeah, definitely songs like Washing Machine Heart or Remember My Name touch upon this so powerfully, especially Remember My Name. I need somebody to remember my name. She's just very, very disillusioned with, getting to know people in that romantic setting. Because it feels too economical, it feels too much like she's selling her soul, trying to connect people. And because of this, there's definitely a sense of fatigue and exhaustion just hovering over the entire record. But it's a great record because it's an honest record and it's so vulnerable, and as I mentioned before, she's not exploiting her pain. She's processing it, you know, as she's sharing it with people. You can sense that she's not making any kind of full statements or full convictions. It's not a statement record, it's fully personal. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check out some of its singles, such as Geyser or Nobody. And yeah, this was a review.